We are an all-natural custom fiber processing. So people ship their product in from all over the United States, whether it be sheep's wool, alpaca, llama, yak, buffalo, Angora rabbit, Angora goat, whatever. We got everything in the mill to take it from a raw fleece to a finished product. We process it, ship it back to them, either in a yarn form or in the roving for hand spinners. Farmer markets, yarn stores, but the good thing about our mill is we'll process one sheep fleece for you or 1,000 pounds. Where your big commercial mills, if you ain't got 1,000 pounds of fiber, they won't even talk to you. We're not big, but we're not small. We'll do the little tiny batches, do the same job on it as we will on 1,000 pounds. 6 days a week, 10, 12, 14 hours a day. 99.9% of the people that we deal with fiber are happy people. I mean, how can you not be happy when you're dealing with natural products? So it all comes into us just like this, straight off of the sheep. It's where we're 100% natural, no chemicals. If you want to run that between your fingers, just rub it a little bit. It's got lanolin in it.
It feels like a little oil.
So the first thing we have to do is wash this so that it takes all of the lanolin out of it. If it went to a big commercial mill, they put a chemical in there that dissolves all of the vegetable matter. Well, then they go ahead and they dry it, they pick it, they card it, and when it goes to the pin drafter, they put sizing compound or spinning oil on it. It's a glue that glues everything together. But the problem with all the chemicals is people knit, crochet, whatever, gets against their skin, they sweat a little bit, they get a rash. They automatically think that it is the wool. I'm allergic to wool. They're not allergic to wool, they're allergic to the chemicals so they can mass produce it. We use the old Maytag washing machines. We use 160-degree water. We use Dawn dishwashing soap, seems to cut the lanolin out better than anything until the lanolin's completely out of it. Then it goes to these dry racks.
Oh yeah, it does look different.
This here is what's on the table over there. This was washed this morning. Goes there to a picker. When it comes out of the picker, it's all opened up like this. If people want 2 or 3 things blended together, like I say, we're 100% natural, so we will not put any synthetics of any type in there. But then we load it on these carters in the back. It comes in on this big drum in the middle. These are called workers. The worker pulls it off that big drum, puts it back on. These are all metal teeth. It's what it's doing is aligning all the fiber so that it's all going the same direction. So then once it's carded, then it comes to this machine, which is called the pin drafter. The pin drafter is combing. It goes through them combs. So then the roving looks like this, coming out of the pin drafter. So it goes on the back here. I break them all out. We spin everything from fingering weight yarn to very bulky or chunky, whatever you want to call it. These are my draft gears. My twist gears are down there in that case. But by changing this top gear here, 2 or 3 teeth bigger or smaller, affects the weight of the yarn. People tell us this that I'm getting ready to spin right now is going to be a worsted weight yarn weighing about 920 yards to the pound. So then the two bobbins that are spinning side by side there go up here. This is plying the two of them together.
It's a two-ply.
It's a two-ply.
This is the finished product.
That is the finished product.
Okay.
Running through all the equipment kind of binds and stresses it. So after we ply it, then we'll take it up there to the skeiner. People tell us how many yards they want in their skeins. We skein it. Then we take it to a big sink over there, and every one of them skeins gets soaked in a warm water solution to let it bloom, open back up after it's soaked for 30 minutes. Let it dry 100%. Once it's 100% dry, we hank it up, box it up, ship it back. This is an all-natural dye class that we've done. So this brown is black walnut. The yellow is sagebrush. They went out here alongside the highway and picked the sagebrush. And then they dyed a complete skein in the sagebrush. And then they dipped half of the skein into an iron pudding, and it turned it green. And the iron pudding was old rusted pieces of metal that they just went out and gathered and soaked in water. And so it come out with it.
That is amazing.
Let me ask you a personal question.
Yeah.
Is it worth it? Was it worth it to buy this equipment?
I live right there. I walk to work every morning, and like I say, 99.99% of the people that deal in fiber are happy people. I mean,
So it was a good investment for you.
oh, it was great.